Why did this woman kidnap my son and I thanked her for it? My son Rory was kidnapped by his babysitter Luna. The police called me at 7 a.m. Your son has been located. He's safe, but you need to come to the station immediately. The woman who took him is in custody. Rory was supposed to be at his father's house for his court-mandated weekend visit. My ex-husband Mitchell had picked him up Friday afternoon from school, but then the babysitter we'd hired to help Mitchell with Rory during his weekends had taken my son across state lines to Connecticut. She'd broken into Mitchell's house through a window, taken Rory from his bed, and driven 40 miles before police intercepted them. Luna, the 22-year-old college student we'd trusted for 3 years, was now facing federal kidnapping charges. When I arrived at the police station, I found Luna in handcuffs on a metal bench. Her NYU sweatshirt was torn at the shoulder, dirt streaked across her face, and a purple bruise bloomed on her left cheekbone. She'd been like family to us. She'd taught Rory to tie his shoes, helped him with homework, made him dinosaur-shaped sandwiches. I'd even given her a key to my apartment, introduced her to my mother, and trusted her completely. Now, she'd taken my child in the middle of the night. The detective said, at 2 a.m., Luna removed your son from his father's residence without permission. A neighbor saw her carrying Rory to her car and called it in. She drove across state lines, which makes this federal. He showed me doorbell camera footage. Luna carrying Rory wrapped in his dinosaur blanket to her car and Rory's arms around her neck. She broke a basement window to enter the house. That's breaking and entering on top of kidnapping. The detective's expression was grim. Your ex-husband is pressing full charges. He says she's always been too attached to Rory, overstepping boundaries. He mentioned she'd questioned his parenting multiple times. Other parents in the waiting area whispered about how babysitters who snap could be dangerous, how you never really know someone. One mother said she'd never trust a college kid again. I need to see my son, I said. The detective hesitated. First, you should see why she took him. Luna was recording on her phone when she entered the house. He pulled out an evidence bag with Luna's phone and played a video. The footage was dark, shaky. I saw Mitchell's living room. Then I heard his drunk voice yelling, "Get over here, you little brat, now." The camera moved toward the sound. Rory came into view, backed into a corner beside the couch, wearing his pajamas, his hands up protecting his face. Mitchell kept yelling, "You wet the bed again? You disgusting little baby." He raised the bottle and smashed it against the wall. Rory screamed. Mitchell now held the broken bottleneck, the bottom shattered into a jagged weapon. "I'll teach you to embarrass me." He moved toward Rory with the broken bottle raised like a knife. Luna's voice came from behind the camera. "Mr. Anderson, stop." But Mitchell lunged at Rory with the bottle. The phone dropped, showing the ceiling, but the audio was clear. Luna screaming, "I've got you, I've got you." Rory was sobbing, "Help me, Luna." I heard footsteps running and a door slamming. The detective stopped the video there. Luna had grabbed Rory just as your ex-husband swung the bottle at him. If she'd been 1 second later, he didn't finish. Luna stayed on the property for another 20 minutes, hiding with Rory in the pool house while your ex-husband raged through the house looking for them. She called 911, but when she heard him coming toward the pool house, she ran to her car with Rory and drove straight to her parents' house to keep him safe. I stared at the frozen video frame. Mitchell was going to, with a broken bottle. He was going to stab our son? The detective nodded grimly. Luna saved Rory's life. M.O.M. I heard Rory's voice as he ran out from behind a corner and jumped into my arms. His eyes were still red, probably from all the crying. Daddy tried to hurt me with the broken glass. He was so mad I wet the bed and he broke the bottle and came at me and Luna grabbed me and carried me away. She saved me, Mommy. Luna saved me. Over his head, I saw Luna being released from custody, her parents holding her as she cried. I ran and hugged her so tight I thought I might break her. "You saved my baby's life. How can I ever thank you?" Luna hugged me back. "I love Rory like he's my own little brother. I couldn't let Mitchell hurt him. Not for 1 second." Rory pulled on her hand and asked, "Luna, are you still going to babysit me?" "Forever and always, buddy. I'll always keep you safe."